Welcome back to a packed, loud, wild crowd here at Red Bull Arena as we get set for the Eastern Conference matchup between the New York Red Bulls and Inter Miami. Hey everybody, I'm Katie Witham. Welcome down onto the pitch. From Inter Miami's side, it was not ideal for them not to have their captain, Lionel Messi, or his counterpart in Sergio Busquets in the starting lineup for this match today. I spoke with assistant coach Javier Morales, who said it's not something we wanted to do, but we had to do it. It was a necessary evil and a result after playing 3 road matches in 8 days. They have heavy legs right now, he said. With that, though, nothing changes. Same game plan, except your captain is Drake Callender in goal. In fact, he said they're looking at it as an opportunity for players to step up and shine. Specifically, he's going to be watching Facundo Farias, the creativity, the playmaking ability, and to really showcase what he can do on the field.
14 points below the playoff line. Taylor, can they do this? Can they keep going and make the playoffs?
Wait, you're telling me right now that the last 4.5 weeks that you and I have hung out didn't mean anything for the regular season?
Not for the regular season.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They've won 1 trophy. They're going to host a final for another one, but they've got to find a way to get 26 points out of the final 12 games. They're going to have to rotate the squad. That starts tonight, and the New York Red Bulls are going to try to make the playoffs for the 14th straight time, which just sets an MLS record. We got ourselves a good one tonight,
This is Miami's 9th game in 36 days. Their 7th in 25 days. Finally, some rotation from Tata Martino. Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets on the bench for the first time since their debuts.
And we saw it in the U.S. Open Cup semifinal. We saw this with Tata Martino and Atlanta United playing 3 in the back, allowing Alba and Taylor to create the width, push the tempo forward. Gomez, Ruiz, Arroyo, there's got to be real balance, but all 3 under 22 signings are in the lineup tonight. Keep an eye on number 11, Farias, with his first start for Inter Miami.
Meanwhile, for the New York Red Bulls and their manager Troy Lesesne, just one change from a team that beat DC 1-0 on Sunday. That's Frankie Amaya back from illness.
Yeah, and Frankie Amaya and Edelman are the real brain trust of this operation. But before the game, it was Yearwood playing underneath Manuel. Why? Busquets is in there. Busquets isn't in the lineup. I think this is going to look more like a 4-4-2. High press this young team from Inter Miami and hopefully hold on to it until that man comes into the second half.
And underway, the first league match for Inter Miami in the Lionel Messi era brings them to New York City. Inter Miami and the New York Red Bulls. Stepping through towards Ruiz, broken up by New York. Luquinhas gets away from Gomez. Oh, and it gets around Arroyo. Omir Fernandez. Cameron Harper. Harper gets it in. Allen does enough to get it to Jordi Alba, and now Ruiz.
But without Messi, it's Campana. And I think Campana needs to be the real target tonight to allow Farias to play off of him, to allow Gomez to run in behind. Messi and Busquets sitting on the bench. Arroyo, Campana, that responsibility falls on their shoulders.
Aviles steps forward, wins it for Miami. Campana, Ruiz, Farias. Oh, does so well to turn away from Reyes. Now Jordi Alba has Campana in the middle, cuts it back towards Gomez, who sends it wide.
Yeah, but this is where Jordi Alba is going to be a huge factor in the game tonight. Playing 3 in the back allows him the freedom to take risks.
Jordi Alba is starting a 6th straight for Inter Miami. Debuted a little bit later than Lionel Messi and Sergio Busquets. Doesn't quite have the minutes on his legs that the duo does. Goes short to Noah Allen. Allen clips it in, awkwardly off of Yearwood, and it's a corner for Inter Miami, the first of this match.
Well, and Jordi Alba has given Robert Taylor a little bit of an earful, because in that spot, any kind of delivery with pace in front of the goalkeeper allows for a little bit of confusion, deflection on goal. That almost played into the hands of the New York Red Bulls defending them.
Now Taylor will take the corner. This time drives it in.
But interesting to see what setup he saw and what tactical switch is going to be made.
Tolkien serves it in. Miami gets it clear. Harper and Busquets on the bench have managed to avoid one to this point. Here is Luquinhas. Can New York score first? Luquinhas into Arroyo.
Well, the most difficult part for the New York Red Bulls in 2023 is putting the ball in the back of the net. All three designated players combine only 3 goals, 2 assists. And yet the underlying metrics will tell you they create a ton of chances.
Amaya floating it in. Campana heads it away. Now the Red Bulls have scored just 23 goals so far this season. That's 4th fewest in MLS. Oh, that is a strong, violent challenge from Aviles. It's a yellow card, and it's a really dangerous set piece upcoming for the Red Bulls. Here is John Tolkin. It's into the wall this time. Work to do to make it 14. Luquinhas trying to get around Taylor. Luquinhas cuts it back, floats it to the back post. Nobody there for New York.
Left-footed from Noah Allen.
19-year-old Noah Allen into a dangerous spot and eventually sent wide.
Energy, I think, more proactive than reactive. Too much of that was from the New York Red Bulls. Barlow's going to run. He's going to put pressure on the back line of Inter Miami.
Already making an impact, Fernandez. They just don't get it right. A microcosm of this season for the Red Bulls attack.
But look at the energy. Already Barlow, Stroud, New York Red Bulls looking completely different than the first 45.
Cameron Harper over Barlow. Callender will catch.
That's why I was as perplexed as anyone in that first 45. If there's one thing that the New York Red Bulls are going to do is be on the front foot, go for it, knowing that this man's going to turn the heads of everyone in the building in the second half.
Who lead 1-0. Tolkin takes the Red Bulls corner. That was a dangerous ball, and he'll get to do it again.
And Kamal Miller, the most important players in this moment.
Tolkin this time to the back post. Callender pushing it over. Great save by Drake Callender off the head of Omer Fernandez.
It's a great idea from John Tolkin. He saw Campana and Kamal Miller move to the near post, so deliver it to the back post. Great header here. Little touch from Drake Callender. Again, coming up huge on Omer Fernandez.
He was spectacular in Leagues Cup, Drake Callender. Goalkeeper of the tournament. Picking up that form in MLS play as Tolkin again sends it in. Clearance only as far as Harper.
And while he's been down there warming, guys, every minute he can, he is in on this action on the field.
Now, there is no doubt he is engaged. He is happy. He said so himself in many interviews a week and a half ago. And you know he is most happy on the pitch. Someone who does not like to sit on the bench. Luquinhas now for New York. From distance, Callender will make the save on Daniel Edelman. Oh, what a tackle from John Tolkin. Can New York take advantage? Tolkin floating it in. Allen heading it away, only as far as Luquinhas. Edelman clipping it towards Barlow. Barlow, what a save! Drake Callender! He does it again for Inter Miami. And now the break on. Jordi Alba, big ball forward. Farias. With Campana in the middle, Campana the back heel. Jordi Alba keeps it in play momentarily. Cameron Harper for New York. Cutting it back away from Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba does well to recover and allow Noah Allen to sweep it forward.
It's truly amazing. Cruz Azul, all indications were 15-20 minutes. How many minutes did he play?
Yeah, it was about this much. Actually more that night. I think it was 34 in the end.
Tonight, all indications were 10 to 15. Yep. Busquets barely even trained yesterday, if at all.
You said it. He makes the decision, doesn't he?
Well, and I think Tata knows that New York's all over him, so he's bringing in 3 of his most veteran players.
Tolkin's corner bounces around, out for a goal kick. And for the second time in his Inter Miami career, Lionel Messi will come on as a substitute.
I think it was smart from Tata Martino to say, you know what, take Campana off, Messi comes on, just be a threat and a reason to keep that defense accountable.
Luquinhas sends it over. His scoring streak broken on Wednesday in the US Open Cup semifinal. He just had 2 assists in that game to lead Miami. Now here he is on the ball in New York for the first time tonight. Reyes read that well. Make it 1-1. Can the Red Bulls do the same? Flicked on and then cleared. Not out of danger and just wide from Amaya. DeAndre Yedlin. Messi. Tries to get it into Farias. Reyes is there. Busquets. Messi settling. Can he get on it? It might still be there for him, and Sean Nealis defended it well in the end. He's probably doing the same thing at Grandoli in his early days in Rosario. Jordi Alba back to Farias. There's space now for Miami behind Messi. Jordi Alba. Diego Gomez turns away from Reyes. Back to Jordi Alba. Oh, cuts around Hurtado. Switch to Yedlin, who has a ton of time. Yedlin, Kremaski tried to flick it on. Both of these teams in the Eastern Conference playoff hunt. Tolkien floats it in. Miami able to head it clear. Messi does enough. Arroyo forward to Messi. Jordi Alba had to hold his run. Messi looking for Arroyo. Coronel outside of his area. Miller to Messi. Jordi Alba. Forward and around and away from Carmona. Floating it to the back post. An important touch from Coronel with Robinson lurking. Busquets, Messi in his sweet spot. Chooses not to have a go yet. Draws a set piece. He'll have one now.
How about the first ball here from Busquets? Ridiculous. Eyes on the back of his head. That's a difficult one there. I think Reyes gets the ball here. Now the question is he pulling the right arm right there is what the referee sees. Unnecessary from Reyes because he won the ball initially. 19 yards out.
Can Messi do it again to seal a first Major League Soccer regular season victory? Messi clipping it into the wall. The wall leaps and does its job and prevents what at times has felt inevitable. Kremaski back to Yedlin. Gets away from Burke. Finds Messi. Robinson leaves. Busquets over to Jordi Alba. What a touch! Messi to his right. He keeps it on his left, of course. Oh, what a ball to Kremaski! Oh! And to Messi! He could not leave New York without a goal. Number 11 in Miami, and his first official Major League Soccer goal seals 3 points for Inter Miami.
Listen, I get the free kicks and all the drama around the free kicks that he scored in Leagues Cup. This is one of the most ridiculous balls I've ever seen. Look at that ball into Kremaski, and all the Red Bull defenders caught ball watching, worried about the ball in behind. Just an absolute show. Vision, pace of pass, continuously running, finishing the play off.
Lionel Messi in Leagues Cup put on a show, and in 35 minutes tonight just gave New York City one of the best goals you will ever see. What a privilege to call this man in Major League Soccer. My word.
There's nowhere where he is happier, it seems, than doing what he is doing now, playing this game that he loves.
I mean, this is a joke. Out of your screen, behind 5 defenders, is vision that nobody else sees. And everyone on New York was so surprised that he pulled it off, they forgot about tracking the run. That, in and of itself, is the definition of world class.
Messi does it. Miami does it. Their first match in Major League Soccer league play. Same result. Another win for Messi and Miami, 2-0 tonight over New York Red Bulls, thanks to Lionel Messi's first Major League Soccer goal.
Nine games played, 11 goals scored.
Not bad.
The leading goal scorer for Inter Miami in 2023 in all competitions is wearing number 10.
Magic. Brilliance. Pick your adjective, your superlative. They all work. It is working for Inter Miami. Leagues Cup champions, US Open Cup finalists, and now a little bit closer to that playoff line with 11 games to go in the regular season. We started tonight, Taylor, by asking the question, can Inter Miami make the playoffs? Does tonight change your answer?
No, the answer is absolutely 100% they can. Will they? Still a long way to go. But to do that, I think it's understated that Messi understands the full responsibility that all of these fans around the world come and see him, pay their hard-earned money for him to play a part in the game. He didn't start, but what's the old adage? It doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. That man put a bow on tonight.